Hi guys, me again. One of the things I've been doing, along with my uh, catching up on locomotives and stuff like that, is taking them apart and giving them all good lubrication and getting old grease that's bound up in the gears out and stuff like that. I'm not going to go into all of that with you. You can do as you wish with that. Some people like grease. I prefer oil on my gears and stuff like that. But one thing I have been doing is using no-ox ID. A couple of weeks ago I did all my track with it, cleaned it all off properly and put on some no-ox ID, and it seems like it's an improvement. We'll have to go long term to figure it out. But one of the things I have been doing is with the locomotives I've been using this because you get a lifetime supply of this stuff for model railroads of most sizes anyway. So, it's a conductive grease that also supposedly fights oxidization, which would be rust. And there's tons of places in a locomotive where we want conductive, or we want conduction, electrical contact, and grease doesn't hurt, and not getting any oxidization in it, which is an enemy of electrical conductivity as well, doesn't hurt. So some of the places I'm putting it is on each end of the wheels, so that I get the pickup going through up to here. Oops, and that's going to fall off. These are spares. Anyway, I've been putting it on the bottom of the pickups to get the power up this far into the frame. I've also been putting it on the tabs where we're making electrical contact between the frame and, in my case, a decoder, or just your light board if you're using non-DCC. And I've also been putting it on the motor tabs, top or the side ones as well, just so that it's all aiding the electricity getting to where we want it, which is the decoder and eventually the motor. And it also seems to be helping a little bit in the turns with the ones on the pickup bars, which is falling off now, because it does rotate. You do get a little bit of friction there. Same thing with along here. We want to avoid the friction. With the other ones, it's more just about maintaining that electrical contact and keeping it from oxidizing. It's working very well for me. Just with the no-ox on the tracks, I was still getting a little bit of flicker on headlights. When I've done all this and cleaned the wheels on the locomotive, I'm getting 0 LED flicker from the same locomotive once it's done. So if you've got some of this stuff and you've got a locomotive apart, give it a try. It's only going to take you a couple of seconds. Don't use a lot, or it's just going to turn into a goopy mess all over the place. That's actually what I use, a micro brush, to dab a little bit on where I want it to go. Okay, so give it a try. It's working for me so far. You'll probably hopefully have the same results. And take care.